Yo, what is up everyone? Tachi here. So today we are going to show you first of all how to get the APK for the new Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions. There's two methods obviously for convenience's sake. Either or works on emulator or your actual mobile phone. This is for Android only. I don't know how iPhones can play JP games. I suppose you would just get the JP App Store. So first of all, don't go on to Brown Disk Global. This is one of the methods. You go to something like APK Pure, you look for War of the Visions, Brave Exvius. There it is. The other method that actually works now is going to QApp. This actually doesn't really matter. Go to Games, go to Brave Exvius, and it should be War of the Visions right here. You guys actually can't see it, but here's the logo, so you should be able to see it. You download the game obviously, and then once it's done downloading, very easily hit that install button. Yeah, it's gonna cut out some of it because for some reason QApp is in portrait mode. That's just kind of what it does. Can't really do much about that. You open up the game, very simple. I'm actually going to post a link to both QApp and the page for APK Pure. I might even just get the actual APK for you guys and just put it in like a drive folder or something. So the music is actually really good. If you guys are really into Final Fantasy music, I would highly suggest keeping volume on. Also, good news for all of us weebs. The game, when it does come to global sometime next year, if I'm not mistaken, will actually have both English and JP. So good for us. Us sub readers are very happy about that. So first things first, you want to hit this blue button. Just accept it. And then it's going to prompt you to pick a name. Type in your name. Obviously, I'm going to go with Tachibana. It's just the name that I always go with. And I'm pretty sure that names can have duplicates because I definitely have rerolled like dozens of times. And I am going to show you how to do the actual reroll process in this video. So that's going to be great. Now, some things to note of. The rate on URs, which is the highest rarity, UR, ultra rare, is 2%. There are 4 rarities, if I'm not mistaken. Rare, super rare, SSR, which is super rare, and ultra rare. So those are the 4 rarities in this game. Why is it cutting out? Oh, interesting. The game is dying. But regardless, you want to hit that skip button either way. Game just slowly dying there. There it goes. You're going to hit that big fat skip button again. Just gonna skip everything, to be honest. This is for reroll purposes, so you don't really want to play the tutorial, like listen to the story and whatnot, unless that's what you're interested in which case go for it. You're only gonna save a couple of minutes anyways. The reroll process is pretty quick. I'm going to be showing gameplay though, obviously, just to simplify things for some people, because you might get confused. I know some people get confused about what to do since the whole game is in Japanese. Understandable. I know a lot of people are probably going to be playing this as their first Japanese game, just because there's so much hype around this game. It's a really good game. There's not too many tactics-based games. I know that Final Fantasy Tactics was like super popular back in the day. I also enjoyed the game, so I am also fairly hyped for the game. And I can't wait for the global release. Personally, I will probably be playing the JP version for a while just to get a hang of the mechanics. Just to give myself an edge, because there is actually PvP in this game. Now, this is probably what's going to confuse people the most, and I will probably try to translate some of this stuff in another video or something, just so people can tell like what is an actual damage skill and what is like a self buff and whatnot, because it's actually kind of hard to tell if you don't read Japanese. It just all looks like a bunch of random text. Now obviously, if you guys are into fancy animations, definitely this game is for you. Even though it is a tactics-based game, it does actually have really good graphics. Personally, I think it looks quite a bit better than Alchemist Code. If you guys have played Alchemist Code, the models look pretty good, in my opinion. Obviously, it is quite pixelated. It's not, you know, 1440p PS4 level, but I think it looks pretty nice. It looks stylized. I like the art of the characters themselves, their character design. I am a huge fan of these cutouts. I don't know what you would want to call it, like the avatar of the character. It's quite nice. Let's just leave it at that. Hit that fat skip button again. And then we have one more little tutorial battle before we get into the actual first roll. It is not scripted, although I guess the first summon of the 10 pool is scripted. If I'm not mistaken, everyone always gets Cactar, the cactus dude from Final Fantasy VIII. Or, I mean, well, that's where I know him from, Final Fantasy VIII. I have played the other ones, but I think Final Fantasy VIII was probably my first major Final Fantasy game before I started replaying the older ones back when I was a kid. So always nice to see them throw back characters, summons and whatnot, especially summons. Summons are like in every single game. I actually don't know what summons are going to be in this game. I've only seen Ifrits thus far, which you will actually see very soon. Look at them, big boys. Alright. Let's see. What are you gonna do? He's a big man. Hit him for me. Hit him with your best skill. 128 damage. Garbage. Ouch. Oh no, what could we possibly do? I got max. Time to go. Now, in case you guys can't tell, this big fat button right here is the summon button. And we are about to see the Ifrit animation. I will actually leave this in the video because I think it looks really badass. You can skip it if you want, obviously. Wow, it's cutting out badly. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what's cutting out. Oh man, that's a shame. Yeah, actually, I take that back. I actually do have to cut it out. For whatever reason, the CG on my emulator is bugging out, so it's just like, it's just a black screen. Can't really do much about that. Hopefully that is fixed. I am playing on LD Player version 3.66. I think there's an update. I just haven't downloaded it yet. But hopefully either the update to LD Player or an update to the game will fix that. Yeah, you see like this is a black screen. I can't see anything. So I'm just gonna skip that. It's not that important right now. See, look at those animations. Look at that. Look at the character. The character models are really nice. Personally, I think they look really good. So we're gonna do our first summon. There's a Cactar. You get him first. He's like the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Now, for those who are familiar with gachas, the color of the crystal does indeed determine the rarity of the actual thing, but some of them can transform. So even though these are blue, you can actually get SSRs from them. They can turn yellow. Yellows are SSRs, rainbows are URs. So we are going to go through them. Like I said, he is the first summon. There's an SR. There's another SR. I wonder if we're gonna get a transformation on this in these pools. There's a rare. So there are rares. You can get them from blues, although I'm not sure what the rates are for the lower rarities. I can pull that up. No, actually I can't. I think I have to. I think you're scripted to go directly into a battle after this, so I can't actually show the rarities unless I want to play through, which kind of don't. Kind of don't. There's another rare. And then this is usually your best unit. The top summon, at least I've noticed that to be the case. From the Discord, at least I've seen that you can actually get multiple UR, so you can get multiple rainbows in one pool. So personally, if you are interested in re-rolling, I would highly suggest pulling for at least 2 URs. I have also heard some people saying that you can get a free UR inside of your inbox. There's like a ticket or something. I don't know if that's the case. I actually haven't gotten that far. I'm kind of just making this video right now. So if this is your pool, you think it's shit, you don't want it, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You need to close out your game, go into your actual settings. Obviously it will look a little different if your game is in portrait, or if your emulator whatnot is in portrait, whatever. Just be aware, it looks exactly like this for the most part. It's going to say apps. You go into apps, you find the game, click on it, go to clear data, you hit OK, bam, all your data's gone. Easy. Open up the game again. That's it. That's how you reroll. So for anyone who's curious, please don't ask me for a tier list or what to pull for. I don't know. The game just dropped like an hour ago, so there's literally no information. No one knows what's going to be good. No one knows what's going to be amazing. We just don't know. So for now, be on the lookout. Maybe in a couple days, some people will have a tier list on the Reddit. I will post that in the pinned comment. That's probably your best bet. Other than that, I don't really know what else to do. So just play the game. Go for 1 or 2 URs that you enjoy. Gilgamesh is in there. There's some solid waifus from what I've noticed, like some really good looking waifus. That's what I'm going for. Just do whatever you want. Most of us, especially the English speaking players, are probably not going to be playing on the JP server for too long. It's just normal. It's even the ones that can speak Japanese, it's just kind of a pain in the ass to like translate in your head. So we will usually be waiting for the global release anyways, so just use this as an experience to learn the mechanics, because like I said before, there is actually arena in this game. So obviously people like me, we're very interested in actually being good at these types of games, even though there's not that much skill involved. But whatever advantage I can get over a new player, the better for me. So anyhow, that is the end of this video. I will probably be making like a review of sorts later on. If you guys are interested in that, feel free to be on the lookout for that, or go watch my Brown Dust content. I do play Brown Dust. I play JRPGs, although I haven't posted any videos on that yet. Anyhow, I'm out. Have a nice day.